With 3 models to choose from, the 2023 Kia Sportage offers a little something for everybody. With best in-class cargo room, premium interior and powerful engine options, you can guarantee that the Kia Sportage is ready to go wherever the road takes you. Today we are at M+Z Kia Motors, and guess what? We take this beautiful baby out for a spin. Stick around, you don't want to miss that, right here on My.Na Cars with me, your host, Diana Master.
Please, put on your safety belt, sir. It's very important for your life.
The seatbelt doesn't make me drive comfortably. Yes, that's better. Please wear your seatbelt. I did not.
Now, like I mentioned earlier, today we are taking out the brand new 2023 Kia Sportage out for a spin. But before we do that, we do have to talk all about the car, all the details and everything that you need to know. Now, of course, your favorite passenger princess can't really give you the full details, but I have someone here that's going to do just that, and that's Darren from M+Z Kia Motors. Hi, Darren.
Hi Diana, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you excited to tell me all about the brand new Kia Sportage?
Yes, I am. As you can see, it's a very innovative design from Kia that we have right here, you know.
I have to say, it is a crossover SUV, I understand.
Yes, it is, yes.
Is this a hybrid?
No, this is not a hybrid. This is a petrol engine only.
Petrol engine. All right, so this is the Kia Sportage. Which version?
This is the GT Line S, so this is the top of the top version. So you do not get higher than this,
okay,
at least in Southern Africa, as to my knowledge. Yeah.
All right, nice. So how much is this baby retailing for?
So this is 780,000 base. Obviously, we do add document fees on top of that, but that's the price where we started from, yes.
Awesome. And the warranty, what does the warranty look like?
So you do have a 5-year unlimited warranty that comes with the service plan, as well of 6 years, 90,000 kilometers. And to top it all off, you also do get a 5-year roadside assistance, unlimited kilometers as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
for ladies such as yourself, that would be brilliant, you know.
Only the best for the princess, right?
Definitely, definitely.
All right, so we do have to talk about the exterior first.
Yes.
I am excited. I've been doing a little bit of research on this car, and seeing it in person, I have to say, it's beautiful.
It is.
It is gorgeous.
It's a work of art. It's something very obscure to the norm, as you can see with the design of the lights that we have here, but something that does cross over from the previous models all the way from the 90s is our tiger nose grille here. If you have a good look at it from a distance, you'll notice that it does resemble the nose of a tiger, at least the part where the tiger breathes, you know, as well as the top of the windshield. And these are design cues that they wanted to bring over from the older models, but not just bring it over, but enhance it. So this is a wider grille, means more air to the engine, means a healthier engine.
A healthier engine. I have to say, of course, the new Kia logo is there.
Yes,
I actually love the Kia logo, but
awesome.
A fun fact, most people actually Google KN car.
Yes, yes.
Because I don't understand how
We've had a few clients come in and ask what KN is, the new brand, but then obviously we do just rectify by saying this is an I and an A, yes.
I have to say, this new logo is actually my favorite. I absolutely love it. So let's talk about the lights. Full LED lights.
Full LED lights from your entry levels to your top specs. It is a bit different in your top spec. You do have different high beams and low beams, but the daytime running light stays exactly the same.
Stays exactly the same. And then, of course, we have our turn signal lights. Those are LED as well?
Those are LED as well, all the way from base spec to top spec. You also have a new design with your lights on the new vehicle for better, not just aerodynamics, but also the sound that it makes when it travels over the side mirrors.
I love the design. This is sleek. It's not your normal headlights, and I have to say, my favorite feature so far. But we still haven't gotten a full walk around of the car, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to find more details that I love about this car.
Definitely will, yeah.
All right, so walk us around the car. Let's talk about more of the exterior. I mean, of course, we do have to talk about the wheels. Are these 18-inch alloys?
These are 19-inch alloys, wrapped in, if I'm not mistaken, 265/35s. 45s by correction. These are very stable on the road, very wide, stunning looking, very appealing to the eye. They do start from 17 inches on the base spec. then you do get your 18s and then obviously your 19s.
Because we are talking about the best of the
100%,
best
100%,
right
yes,
now.
correct.
Awesome. And the colors, I see right now we have a cherry red one.
Yes.
What other colors can we get?
So you do get the red, you get the grey, you get the Yucca silver, you get white, you get a darkish color, Aurora black. You also do get funky colors like a yellow, a orange, a green,
Nice.
experience green. No, unfortunately not pink.
Darn it, every time.
Yeah, shame, sorry for that.
Okay, and then here we do have this little button. I
Yes.
understand if we have our key in our pocket, if we just press this button, then it unlocks.
100% correct, 100% correct. Also, if you do walk closer to the vehicle once locked, the car sort of presents itself to you. So you have the lights within the inlays of the door handles, they go on. You have your mirrors that open and small touches like that, just to the car's sort of acknowledging that you are close to it.
It's welcoming you.
100%.
I love,
100%.
love that. And then of course here, what are these called? I know what they're called, but I forgot.
These are these are roof rails. They are non-functional, just
Yeah.
for aesthetics, but I mean it really completes the design of the vehicle.
Awesome. What else can we talk about here at the exterior before we move over to the back? Because we do have to talk about the back as well.
One thing that I just wanted to point out is you do have these silver inlays running all the way to the back. You will see that there is a gap here.
Yes.
So fun thing about that is in the American market you do get these vehicles in 7-seaters. So what you'll see on those vehicles is that the silver lining goes all the way through and there's no gap, so it lines up perfectly. So now that we do not have the 7-seat in this
Oh, I
vehicle and the wheelbase
see.
is shorter,
Yes.
instead of changing the whole design, they've just cut basically a piece off, and that's why you have that gap there.
Awesome.
Some people have asked, so I thought I might just point that out.
Yes, it is a good thing to point out
Yeah,
because
100%.
it's not something that you normally notice,
Yes.
but other people do notice, and it's great that you
100%.
gave clarification.
Stunning.
So now we do have to talk about the back.
Sure.
Awesome. So as we can see, really sleek back.
Yes.
Of course, we have our Kia logo right there.
Yeah.
We do have our cameras, I understand.
You do have a camera, it's quite hidden down here, which makes a flawless design element. You also do have your sensors, which are integrated into the black piece of the bumper, which is colored. You do also have your rear LED taillights.
Yes.
However, this is meant with the Kia new, the new design element of the Kia with the electric vehicles, etc. This resembles their new car, the EV6. So it's a fully electric vehicle, and the rear of that vehicle looks exactly like this. So I don't know who took inspiration from who, but I see that the design language is, transferred to not just one model, but a few of them.
Okay. And do we have a wiper under?
You do have a wiper, so the wiper is hidden behind your rear brake light. So if you do tend to use it, it'll come down, swoop this way, and then go back up again.
I love that it's not chunky. It's very sleek.
Yes.
You don't actually see it. Like you said,
Yes.
it is hidden underneath. Now, of course, like I said, best in-class cargo space. So we have to open it up and see what the back has in store for us. Darren,
100%.
please. Look at that. I love this. Of course, here we are right here in the back. So, Darren, please walk us through. We'll be fine here.
100%. So you do have just shy of 600 liters of boot space. That is coupled with a shade. This is, I'm assuming, for when you have some colds in here, grocery was just
I mean,
good
this
and-
winter heat is
Yes.
unforgiving. So
100%. So this is a necessity in
Yes.
our climate. You also do have a spare wheel at the bottom, full-size spare wheel, exactly the same one you see on the vehicle, with the rim and everything. So you don't have the black steely. It's a full-size spare with your jack and your tools. Everything is included.
And walk us through some of these buttons.
100%. So you do have levers here that you can pull, and then your seat should fall down. Unfortunately, it does not work the other way. So it just goes down, and then you have to manually bring them back.
Manually bring them
100%.
back. Okay.
It is unfortunately that it is like that for our markets. I know in some other markets you have buttons, so you can let them drop down and bring them back up again.
And then, of course, here we do have some hooks where you can
100% hang
possibly
whatever you
hang
want.
whatever it is that
Put
you
a
need to
net
hang.
in there for your dogs. The list is endless.
So, okay. I have to say, honestly speaking, I'm not really a fan of not being able to get like full
Access. You
access.
can get full access. This is completely
Removable?
Yes, you
Awesome.
do have space down here to put it, but then you have to remove your spare wheel. So it's a give and take situation, or you can leave it at home completely.
I understand that on some models we can
Yes.
bring this lower.
Yes, you can.
So that you just have a little more height.
100%. Then your space goes to over 600 from just under 600. The thing is, then once again, your spare wheel has to be removed, or you should get a smaller spare wheel.
Awesome.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, to close, we just have to simply press the button and boom. Fit for a princess, wouldn't you say?
Another nice thing about this is when you do present yourself to the rear of the vehicle
Yes.
and you stand here for long enough with the key in your pocket, it will open automatically for you.
Love,
So
love,
no
love it.
footsies, no handsies,
Nothing.
nothing. You just
Oh, you
stand
just
long
stand
enough
there.
and then it opens for you.
That is amazing. That is awesome. So now we
Exactly.
do have to get inside the car and talk
Yes,
about the exterior.
100%.
But first, let's take a quick ad break just to let you soak all of that information in. But do not go anywhere, because after the break, we get to talk the interior of the car.
Please walk responsibly. I did not. Ma'am?
All right, now we are inside, and I have to say the very first thing I noticed was this beautiful display.
Yes, stunning display, something we've never seen before in Kia. Once again, in Kia fashion, they've carried this over not just to this vehicle, although this is the first one, coming with a huge display. They've also carried it over to the lower models. Except that being a display, you also do have one at the bottom, yeah?
Yes, so we can basically use climate control from there, and then we can operate it from both.
No, unfortunately, you can't operate it, yeah? Or
Okay.
at least in the Southern Africa area. I do
Oh,
know you
I
can.
see.
In America, you can use it there. Everything is controlled down here, as well as your infotainment's also controlled down here. And then you can control your infotainment up here, though. But not your climate control.
Not your climate control.
Yes.
Okay, so walk us through all these little buttons that I see.
Awesome, great stuff. So coming down from the display, you have this awesome carbon look-alike type of material.
Is this hard plastic?
This is plastic with a carbon overlay. You also do have your scratchy materials down here, but then you come down to the piano black interior of the vehicle. So you have
this is gorgeous.
your wireless charging here. You have normal USB and Type-C, because obviously times have changed.
Yes.
You do have on the left coming down, you do have your heated and cooled seats for both sides. So that would be heat, this would be cooled, and then you just change the how hot
Accordingly.
100%. You also do have your heated steering wheel over here. Gets quite hot, but I would not suggest that for our climate. And then you have your wire to gear selector. So what makes this different from a normal gear selector is from here to the physical transmission, there's no wires.
Oh,
So it's wireless. So it's they
Nice.
call it the wire to gear selector. You do have your reverse neutral drive, your parks in the middle, and then obviously you have your ambient lighting surrounding the whole piano black.
can I change the
fixture.
ambient lighting?
Yes, you can. You have an array of colors to choose. If none of them suit you, you can customize a color.
Love, love, love. And of course, we have to talk about cup holders.
100%.
As the passenger princess, you know, when I'm on the road, I like to have somewhere to put my coffee.
Yes, 100%.
And we have two. Seems they're very spacious, of
Yeah.
course. And here we can control our drive modes.
100%. So this is for your drive modes. So you have comfort, and with every drive mode you change, you'll notice that not only your display changes, but your ambient lighting changes as well.
Nice. And I can
Yes.
customize it to say, okay, for normal mode, I want pink ambient lighting, and then, or
Unfortunately
is it
not.
set?
Yes, so I've set it this way. You
Okay.
can remove it and then have a fixed ambient lighting color of your choice.
I see.
You do have you don't have ample ambient lighting. You have it in the center and you have it down here.
Ah,
Those are the only two places you do have ambient lighting, but at night it feels like ample because you do have this huge screen. You have a lot of screens, so you have a lot of lights, and the steering wheel lights up in white as well. All the buttons, so everything's very bright. So this is a nice touch.
it is a very nice touch.
Yes.
It's, oh my goodness, I mean, for the price, really,
Yeah, 100%.
really.
It's you get a lot of bang for your
You
buck.
get a lot of bang for your buck. And of course, The panoramic sunroof.
Yes, so you have a full panoramic sunroof.
That goes all the way to the back.
All the way to the back. It is split 50-50, so you can
Okay.
only move 50% of the glass, but you do have the whole roof that moves back, so you have a view of this skyline.
That is beautiful. I do understand that, of course, because it is quite long.
Yes.
It takes a bit of time to fully open it up.
It's quite quick. It's not as long as you would expect, especially that we've been having sunroofs, you know, since the late
Since
2000s.
way back, yes.
Yeah. It's quite nippy.
It's quite nippy. Okay, and then up here, what do we have?
So over here you do have obviously your interior lighting, which is all LED. You have interior lighting at the back and the front. And then besides that, obviously at night it's a bit difficult to see buttons. So obviously you'll be able to see this, the light. So it works with motion.
Are you serious? Does it
Yes.
only work for the driver's side?
Both sides.
Both sides?
Yes. Except that you do also have a small little touch here. You have a light in there, but it only comes on at night once your light's on and you're driving.
I'm at a loss for words. This car is so beautiful, I could cry. I
wouldn't blame you
I
if you
could
did.
cry.
Yes.
Okay, but I do notice we do have quite a few buttons right here on the steering wheel.
Yes,
What
yes,
did
we
those do?
So all of these are more so not just for your infotainment, but also your driving experience with the vehicle. On your left, you have for your infotainment, which is very ironic because on your left side you have all your radios, etc. On your right side now you have your vehicle information. So you have this button here that looks like 2 pages that you can use to cycle through your fuel consumption, how far you've driven, the kilometers on the vehicle, or you can change it to a set setting where you can see your kilometers in digital form if this is not enough for you. And then just to the right of that, you do have your speedo cruise.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't activate that now because we're not driving. But you can then set this and it's adaptive speedo cruise. So what that does is if you're cruising at 120, the vehicle in front of you is doing only 100, the car's going to slow down by itself. And you have 3 distance adjustments. So it's a 6-meter adjustment. So you can adjust it 6 meters, 4 meters, or 2 meters behind said vehicle. Once you use the blinker, and the car knows you're going to overtake, it doesn't sense anything in front anymore. It's going to start picking up to 120 again on its own.
Wow, I can't wait to see all of that once, of course, we start driving.
Yes, yes.
And then obviously on the driver's side, there by the door, we basically just
we
have...
do have more buttons here. So this is just for your traction control, to open and close the boot, and then your handbrakes here. It's a very odd location, but once you're used to it, it's very easy to use. Everything you do get used to, and then in other cars you wish it was the same way. So it's just push for the deactivation and then pull for activation of handbrake. That's very self-explanatory.
Okay, and then that little button at the bottom is to open the trunk.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then of course on the door there we have our window controls.
You have your window controls here. You can either lock the rear windows as well as the passenger window with this button here. All 4 windows are automated, so it goes down with 1 push, and then it also comes up with 1 push, which is pretty standard, something that you would assume this car has, since almost every car has it. You do have your toggles for the mirrors to be adjusted. You also do have your button to bring them in should it be very tight where you're driving. And then you have your memory seats over here. So the way the seat is set up is obviously you won't be the only one driving. Example, you, your wife, your husband. You have 2 settings. As it is now, all you do is number 1 or number 2. You hold it in for long enough, it'll say settings saved. So number 2 should be for your wife. It'll
Automatically
move
adjusts.
100%. Number 1 would then be for your husband. And then if you switch the car off and open the door, the seats moves back so you can get out.
I love this car. Like, I am blown. My mind is blown. I am shook, but I love everything about this car. And of course, because we have to talk about storage space, we have to go to the back because I am quite lengthy. So
Yes.
we have to see how much storage space and how much leg space is at the back.
100%.
Awesome. Stick around.
Please, put on your safety belt, sir. It's very important for your life.
The seatbelt doesn't make me drive comfortably. Yes, that's better. Please wear your seatbelt. I did not.
now we are here at the back, and I have to say, lots of space. Lots of space. The seats are fully reclinable. Okay,
Yes.
not fully reclinable, but
But
they do go back quite
some
a bit.
adjustment, 100%.
Yeah, some adjustment. I have plenty of leg room, so I'd be more than comfortable for a long trip.
Yes.
I love this feature.
Yes, so this is something new that we've seen. We haven't seen it in any other model. But I'm glad they have brought it out because, I mean, you do have your rear passengers that you also have to think about. And this is very rear passenger focused. From your entry level all the way to the top, you do get the same amount of, focus on the rear passengers.
And I like that it's multifunctional.
Yes.
Because we can hang a jacket here if we want. We could put our iPad or tablet, just to sit back and watch and
Yes,
enjoy
100%,
while,
yeah.
the driver does their thing, and me being the princess that I am, fully enjoy the ride,
Yeah.
just watching whatever it is I want to watch. Another cool thing that I noticed here at
Yes.
the back is the seats are fully leather.
Yes, the seats are fully leather.
So, again, because if I step out and I want to go in the shop, I can leave my iPad in here. No one will see.
100%. Everything is very integrated with one another. It should look like it's flowing. That's the whole idea of the vehicle. Like, for example, this seat has so much things going on at once, but if you just glance at it, it looks like nothing's going on.
Exactly.
Which is-
You can do
yes.
so much, but again, it doesn't look busy.
Yes.
We again also have hooks here. We can hang whatever it is that we need to hang. Of
Yes.
course, we have our door handle. We have our window control. Here we do have just a tiny bit of space. I guess you could put maybe a cup, whatever it is.
100%. Yeah, it is big enough for a bottle of water, not a liter.
Yeah.
600, 700 ml is fine. But then you do have your cup holders over here, also fully wrapped in leather. So you do have enough space.
Yes. So it's a nice armrest.
Yes.
You can also place your cup or whatever it is that you
Yes.
need to place there. Of course, we have our vents here to change the direction of the climate control.
Yes,
And this little storage space here is a winner.
it is.
Because, fun fact, we have a charging port here
On both seats we
on
do,
both
yes.
seats. So literally I could just plug my phone in and put it there to charge.
And then you sort it.
Comfortable. It's so comfortable. It is gorgeous to look at. It
Definitely.
offers so many features.
Yes.
Like I literally can't complain about anything because the whole design is very sleek and it is still very much functional.
It is. And hearing that from you means a lot for us. It really does.
Because I am the passenger princess. I have to
Yes.
say, passenger princess definitely approves. So
Yes.
now, for the exciting part, we get to take it out for a spin. Stick around, you don't want to miss more cars coming up after the break.
Please adhere to the speed limit. I did not.
Okay, so Darren, let's
Yes.
talk about the engine. We've spoken about the exterior, the interior, and everything, but we still haven't spoken about the engine.
Yes, so this is coupled with a 1.6 litre 4-cylinder engine. Some might say that's very small, but the numbers are quite impressive. So you have 134 kilowatts at the front wheels, and you have 275 give or take Newton meters as well. So it really gives and just never stops
Never
giving.
stops giving. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
100%.
Let's talk fuel consumption.
So, seeing that it is a very small engine and it is turbocharged, the pickup's quite nice. So that helps with fuel consumption. I mean, we're driving around in about 2.5 tons, which is not light, and you need something sufficient enough to pull around that weight. Otherwise, you're gonna see your fuel tank just depleting in front of you. So this has fuel economy of 7.2 liters to the 100 kilometers, which is it's not very fuel efficient, some would say, but I say it's quite fuel efficient for how heavy the car is, and also just in the range that it is, with its competitors giving a more, could I say, horrific numbers than this. It's quite good.
Yeah, I would say so too. Now, of course, we did briefly touch on the driver assist options.
Yes.
But now that we are actually on the road, could you demonstrate some of those features for us?
I definitely could try. I can put on lane keeping assist immediately, as well as self-steer. Let's just see if we can get that going. So now it is going, 100%. So let's see, just waiting for it to pick it up again. So there we go. So now it's doing all the driving for me. All I'm doing is foot on the brake and foot on the pedal. But
and
it's doing
just
the
self-steering. Oh
100%.
my goodness.
It does want you to hold the steering wheel. You can't let go completely, but it is nice that it is there. It works brilliantly. It really does.
I would definitely say so. Just to know that it's activated, of course, we see it's green.
100%, yeah.
Show us that it's activated.
So
And then-
now it just missed for that pothole there, which I've never noticed. So it does watch out for the imperfections in the road as well.
What?
So what I can do is, right now I just activated the cruise control. We're going to put it at about 100 kilometers per hour. Obviously this car in front of us is not doing 100.
Yes.
It's a big old truck, so it's set at 100, but we're doing 53, and it's doing all the steering for us. So let's say I do indicate, and just shift it to the side, and let go again. Everything's going to presume as normal. It's going to start picking up by itself,
Speed.
and then also
Your
it's
foot is
again
not even on the accelerator.
not on the accelerator, and then again it's doing the steering for me as well. So it's doing everything.
I am shooketh. I don't even know what to say. It seems like this car has left me speechless. Now it seems like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just that this car is so amazing, it has left me speechless. But that is it for the test drive, but it's not goodbye for me yet. Do come back for more. That brings us to the end of yet another exciting episode of My.Na Cars. I mean, we've spoken everything that you need to know about the brand new 2023 Kia Sportage. And as much as it breaks my heart to say goodbye to this beautiful, gorgeous baby, all good things must come to an end. But that's not it for My.Na Cars. You can catch me, Diana Master, again next week, same time, same place. That's DStv channel 285, GOtv channel 25 every Thursday, 7 p.m. on social media, on all NMH platforms, and at 9 p.m. on NTV. Until then, it's all my love, all my light, and ciao.